we wanted to discuss, and I know it's something that's I spend a lot of time with, and we've discussed it before a few times, and I don't think Antoine and Adam are massive mobile phone fans
No.
because I remember once asking them the question, will mobile phone games ever replace them? And they were adamant that it would never happen. Mobile phone games are for light fun. But I managed to persuade them with my return to discuss mobile phone games and a variety of topics. I think because there's a lot to discuss when it comes to mobile phone games. As a side note, the real reason I'm back is because if I leave Adam and Antoine alone, they get us warnings on our YouTube account. So
That
now
is
I'm
true.
here to monitor and make sure that they don't get us banned.
We need a babysitter. That's right.
Yeah, I was looking down the list. If anybody's watching or you can catch this video and you know anything about some of these games, Infinite Galaxy, Infinite Lagrange, and they look alright. I don't know, Marvel Strike Force, Ragnarok Origin. I don't know. They look interesting, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It's always a gamble.
I have BlueStacks open right now, but all the popular games to play for me are in Chinese. And my
No,
Chinese
that's just
reading
the
is not up to
region.
the level. Yeah, exactly. But
If you change your region, yeah.
oh, okay.
No, I
So I'm
won't
gonna
go
have to
into
change my region. I'll have to
that.
change my region at some point. But yeah. The only one that's not Chinese is Epic War Thrones, which I think is still Chinese. It's just has an English title.
I
So
just click Canada or US and you will see all the
yeah. No,
English
I mean
ones.
I'll be willing to try
You may
it.
have to use a VPN. Use a VPN, and then you can get the store
Yeah,
open. It's the Google
yeah. I'll
Play
take
Store.
I'll take Philip on his challenge. I'll try a game this week. I don't think I'll stream it because it's still Halloween. It's October, so I'm going to continue with my Halloween themes. But I'll play a game this week, and I'll let you know how next week. You know how often I played, how much I got into it.
Well, the real
So
comparison really would be maybe to have downloaded the game on the phone and on the BlueStacks, and then try it like half an hour. No, just try it on the BlueStacks, whatever.
well, if I'm going to do that, I'll just do Guardian Tales because I already play Guardian Tales on my phone, and I'll try that on. I can try that on BlueStacks. So because I mean, otherwise,
I,
yeah.
I guarantee it's gonna be better.
Oh no, I'm sure it's going to be better. That's the thing is I'm sure it's going to be. I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to say it's going to be better, but I'm going to say that it's going to be more appealing to me personally. I think,
Convenient.
yeah, I think partially the thing for mobile for me, I think is not a problem with mobile inherently. I think it is just, you know, the generation that we grew up in, having a controller in your hand, having the big screen, that was the experience. And I think that for me, that's the experience that I want. That's the experience that I'm looking for. For somebody that grew up with mobile gaming, from a young age, when they're in a restaurant and mom hands them a phone and says, okay, be quiet, play your game. I think I would definitely probably be much more into mobile gaming because that would be the norm for me. That would be what I expected a game to be, you know and I could see, me sitting down in front of a TV and being like, "Oh, this is so inconvenient. I have to like dedicate time to this." What? No, I don't want to do that. So I think for me, it's just a comfort zone generational thing. But I'll try BlueStacks. I'll try Guardian Tales. I'll see how it goes. It's not a game that anybody's going to want to stream, but I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll take Phil up on it.
But yeah, that's the cool thing about doing this way though, because you can kind of stream games that are mobile exclusive. They tend to
Yeah,
be there's less videos and less content out, so people are interested in that. They're more
yeah.
likely to watch it.
No, I definitely agree
Yeah,
there. I haven't seen too much on Guardian Tales. Usually when I
I have a
find things, it's on like wikis and it's just like a text saying, you should do this or whatever.
I have a question for you. Do you think like mobile game can evolve? And in that sense, I'm talking about, for example, a Nintendo Switch, which is on your TV, but most of the time, it's a tablet. It's a mobile game. It's barely like twice the size of your phone, so it's way more powerful, of course, than your phone. it's still a mobile game. So you think that mobile game can get to the point that it's actually interesting for the player to play? Because I'm very happy to play a Switch game,
Interesting to play.
Mario
That's
on Switch.
I don't think you worded that right.
No, really. I mean, interesting to play for 50 hours. Something is like
Well, Phil said
I
he's played this one
can't.
for 16 hours in a row. So, I mean, he's
Yeah,
obviously invested.
yeah.
I have not slept yet.
It's not the same type of game. I think we can agree.
We have attack
That
maneuvers tonight, so I just didn't get any sleep.
I think
Sleep comes
Antoine's in my
second.
boat where we're kind of like, what is with these newfangled games?
no, something more story orientated, more than
I
gameplay.
think you read my mind actually. I think probably because I was looking at sorry, it's small on my screen. Roman 3D gaming. I don't know. I saw in post mobile gaming is the future. It kind of was in my mind. I was like, what is the future for mobile phone gaming? Can this existence of freemium games continue? Is there going to be a bubble pop at some time, or an oversaturation of the market? I'm not entirely sure, but I also do think when I've thought about this for a while though, and every time they come out with a new generation of folding phones, I always think, oh, I'm going to get that generation. I'm going to get it. Oh, this will work this time. And they're still trying. I think Apple's given up. But I think if that can tap into the idea of having a mobile phone that opens up, that is more powerful and is larger, I think that will appeal to more and there's potential to do more. I mean, things are always evolving and moving forward. So you're going to get to a stage where mobile phones are at the same level as a computer, probably in whatever it's going to be, 10 years or something. And we'll be looking back going, oh my gosh, that mobile phone's as powerful as my gaming computer laptop was. So I think that's inevitable with how time and technology progresses. So I would say so. I would say that these type of things that Adam's talking about, where clipping things and making them into gaming things, I think it's a market that's expanding. More people are getting involved in gaming. The mobile phone market is expanding, and game developers and companies have to be looking and thinking, this is going to go somewhere. If we're not tapping into that potential, somebody else is going to come along, and somebody else is going to be at the forefront of that push, and they're going to get knocked out. So I think it will evolve. I think we will get to the stage where games will be more involved. I think much like TV series now, they're kind of like we're a bit stuck in the loop. So like we had that superhero stuck for like 10 years. It's like, oh, it's another Iron Man, or it's another Spider-Man, it's another, I don't know. I feel like we are stuck a little bit, but eventually somebody's got to push through and go, enough, god damn it, let's move on.
What would you think of the VR headset for mobile game? I saw some like cheap VR headset where you put your phone like this and it's supposed
the
to
Google
be...
Cardboard.
Oh yeah, I've played those.
You would need something in your hand though to control it, because I mean, if you're using your phone as the screen, you can't. You would need some other way to do it.
I don't know how, but yeah, I would sell separate controllers or something.
Yeah. No,
like move controls.
VR,
yeah.
Like the PlayStation headset they made, sell some VR gears for mobile phone.
I think in a way that though would defeat the whole entire purpose of a phone, because I mean, like the point of the phone is it's convenient, it's quick, it's small, you can put it in your pocket and take it anywhere. So I feel like with the VR thing, I mean, definitely you could have the potential to hook up for it, but I don't think that would be the direction it would move in, just because you go for this idea of like convenience to like, now I have to haul all this stuff around with me,
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know about that. But I mean, like, for instance, you can already use what's it called where I have one. Chrome something. You plug it into your TV and you can stream your phone to your TV. What's that called?
Oh, like
it's a, I don't know, but I have it and hooked up to our TV. And so, like, for instance, before we got the current TV that we have that has Netflix and Amazon baked into it, we would just stream from our phones, and it's kind of impressive how good the resolution is. I mean, that was one thing that I noticed immediately when I was playing Free Fire. If I was playing it on my phone, I would expect on a big screen it looked blurry. No, it was a very it was 1080p, 60 frames per second. the resolution was way better than I was expecting. So, I mean, the graphics were dated. It wasn't like super fancy graphics like what you would see on a PC game, but it was better than PS2 graphics. Somewhere between PS2 and maybe PS3. So it was definitely fine for what I was trying to do. And I think the other advantage of BlueStacks, I will say this, is that mobile games are obviously not going to be as graphically intensive or put as much strain on a computer as a regular computer game. So basically, any kind of game you're going to be playing on your phone, if you're using, like, say, BlueStacks, is going to run beautifully. You're going to run it at the highest settings. You're going to be running it at the highest frame rates, and it's going to run really well. So yeah, I definitely, and as far as gaming goes, I mean, I'm looking through the list here on BlueStacks, and I'm looking at some of these games. We have Minecraft, we have Skullgirls, we have what was this one? Stardew Valley. So there are already a lot of games that people would consider full games, that we have on consoles. I think Terraria is on there. That are being run on a mobile. So definitely the potential for running these kind of games are there. I think it's just, for me, it's just a personal preference of the style of game. Like, for example, I think I would say this. I used to play League of Legends, and I really enjoyed it. Community is super toxic. Don't engage in that with them. But the game itself, I really enjoyed it. And then they released Wild Rift, which is the mobile version of the game. So basically, it's the same thing. It's just everything has been sped up so that you can play it in a shorter time. Because I think your average game length in League of Legends was like 45 minutes. And the way it does it in Wild Rift, I think it lowers it down to something like maybe 15 minutes or something like that. So I think for me, it'd be kind of like, I'd rather have that 45-minute game rather than the 15-minute game. But yeah. So I'm gonna one up myself here. So Phil, rather than just picking a game that I already play on my phone, I'm gonna take a recommendation from Phil for which game I should play on BlueStacks, and whichever game Phil recommends, I'll play that one. So Phil, do you have a recommendation? I'll play that one. Might even stream it one day. I'll let Phil
what
pick
type of
one
games
for
do you
me.
like?
Yeah, a lot. Something that I don't have to like invest in like every day.
Okay, leave it with me for a second. I think maybe Infinite Galaxy.
Infinite Galaxy. All right, I'll look that one up. Infinite Galaxy.
Infinite possibilities. Next generation immersive space game with top 3D graphics and deep strategic choices to choose from. Who knows whether it's any good or not? It has 4.3 on Google Play, 3.5 on Facebook, 3 out of 5 on Hardcore Droid. You can let me know and tell me how it is.
All right, so that's the challenge for me. That's my homework. I'm gonna play Infinite Galaxy, guys, and I'm gonna see how well it goes.
Are you gonna put a review on YouTube? Maybe?
I might.
With your own gameplay, make sure.
Of course. Right. No, I'll record it when I play it. I don't know if I'll stream it when I play it, but I'll record it when I play it. So this is my homework. So look forward to that, guys. I'm going to be doing that.